Book summary 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. What important truth do very few people agree with you on? This question, a conversation starter, a philosophical musing, is more than that. It's a question Peter Thiel puts forth in his book, 0 to 1. But the power of this question? Explore. This simple-seeming question actually a challenge, to think beyond the ordinary, beyond the accepted norms. It's an invitation to question the status, to challenge the agreed-upon truths. Innovation, as we know, doesn't arise from consensus. It comes from daring to think differently, from believing in an important truth that few agree with. Peter, co-founder of PayPal and renowned entrepreneur, embodies this philosophy. He knows that world-changing idea won't emerge from following the crowd. It will come from someone who looks at the world differently, who isn't afraid to question, to challenge, to innovate. This question isn't merely about finding your unique perspective. It's about understanding that trailblazing creations come from the willingness to stand alone. It's about being brave enough to back your own ideas, even when they're unpopular. But this question has another dimension. It promotes introspection, self-awareness. It urges you delve into your beliefs, your truths. It's not just about the what of belief, but the why. It's about comprehending your thought processes, your motivations. The question, what important truth do very few people agree with you on, is not merely a question. It's a catalyst for innovative thinking, a challenge to the norm. It's an invitation to venture into the unknown, to embrace uncertainty, and to change. Stay tuned to uncover how this question can revolutionize your entrepreneurial journey. Imagine you have a groundbreaking idea. What's next? We invite you to step into the world of 0 to 1, a critically acclaimed book that explores the journey of making the shift from idea to tangible reality. The first chapter presents an intriguing concept, the transition from nothing to something, from implausibility to possibility, from 0 to 1. It's truly a voyage charting unexplored territories, a quest filled with uncertainty, discovery, and boundless opportunities. Living in a society that often encourages adherence to mainstream norms, we're urged to blend in, to synchronize with the rhythm of the many. But what if we dared to defy convention? What if we chose to orchestrate a symphony different from the familiar? What if we took the bold step to disrupt, to innovate, to initiate? That is the essence of transitioning from 0 to 1. A leap from 0 to 1 is about cultivating the audacity to think unconventionally, to question the established, to envision an alternate future. Reflect upon it. Every major scientific breakthrough, every revolutionary product, every game-changing technology was born from a tiny flicker of an idea within someone's mind. It was the courage to chase that idea, to breathe life into it, that revolutionized the marketplace, and sometimes reshaped the world. So, what's your groundbreaking idea? What's your 0 to 1? Could it be a modern solution to an age-old problem, or perhaps a fresh take on a recurring challenge? Or maybe a creative approach to a routine task? No matter what it is, don't shy away from it. Embrace it, nurture it, champion it. Let's remember, innovation doesn't equate to radical reinvention. Sometimes it's about perceiving things from a fresh perspective, finding extraordinary solutions in ordinary places, bringing a unique vision to the table. It's about taking what's readily available and enhancing it, altering it, claiming it as your own. So, are you ready to take that leap, to make that jump, to transition from 0 to 1? Because in the end, it isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about the exhilarating journey. It's about the thrill of venturing into the unknown, the sheer joy of turning an idea into reality, the incomparable satisfaction of making a lasting impact. Innovation doesn't always mean reinvention, sometimes it's about seeing a new angle. Is competition always good for business? This the question that Peter Thiel, the acclaimed author of 0 to 1, urges us to contemplate. Conventional wisdom proposes that competition sparks innovation, reduces prices, and ultimately gratifies consumers. Yet, Thiel presents an alternate viewpoint that is at once counterintuitive and fascinating. He presents the case that competition can, in certain situations, be harmful to businesses. This harm can lead businesses into a downward spiral where the focus diverts solely to reducing costs and prices, leaving scarce room for innovation or expansion. It's comparable to being caught in an eternal boxing match, where each punch you land also consumes your own energy. On the flip side, monopolies, typically demonized as the adversaries of the market, can in reality be the unsung champions. When a company has a monopoly, it has the leisure of time and abundant resources to innovate, to tinker, and to take calculated risks. It's not frantically struggling to stay afloat. Instead, it's laying the groundwork for uncharted opportunities. Imagine a scenario where Google was not the reigning search engine, where it had to wrestle fiercely with scores of competitors. Would it have been capable of amassing resources to design Google Maps, Gmail, or the myriad other services it provides today? The answer is likely no. Monopolies also possess potential to stimulate economic growth. Their handsome profits can be channeled back into research and development, fueling even further innovation. They have the financial capability to compensate their employees exceptionally well, thereby creating a more affluent society. But this is not a plea for unchecked monopolies. Thiel is prudent to distinguish between a static monopoly, which merely capitalizes on its position, and a dynamic monopoly, which innovates and adds value. It's the latter kind that we should aim to establish. So, the next time you're engaged in a brainstorming session for a startup idea, don't limit your thoughts to how to surpass your competitors. Contemplate on how you can conceive something so distinctive, so priceless, that you become the sole player because sometimes, to truly be successful, you need to be the only player in the game. So, how much of success is based on luck? This intriguing question often echoes in the corridors of the entrepreneurial world, stirring a whirlwind of discussion and debate. In the vibrant landscape business, this question has been pondered upon a million times and has been the subject of countless intellectual discourses. Chapter 6 of the renowned book 0 to 1 delves deep into this fascinating topic, investigating the influence of luck in the realm of business success. Many individuals subscribe to the belief that luck, this elusive and apparently arbitrary force, contributes significantly to the inspiring success stories we often hear about, almost painting a picture of a magical lottery where the winners are chosen by fate. But is that the absolute truth? The insightful book 0 to 1 proposes an alternative perspective. The book argues that while luck may sometimes find a seat at the table, it is not the chief guest at the banquet of success. Instead, the key players are meticulous planning, calculated risk-taking, and a nuanced understanding of the market dynamics. It suggests that successful entrepreneurs are not merely recipients of good fortune, they are architects of their own success. They don't just stumble upon a lucky break, they meticulously construct a roadmap to their goals. Don't merely float around hoping for serendipity, they actively forge opportunities. They don't sit around waiting for luck to knock on their doors, they venture out and manufacture their own luck. Indeed, there have been instances where luck has sneaked its way into the narrative. A chance encounter, a serendipitous turn of events, a random opportunity seized at the right time. However, these instances are exceptions rather than the rule. More often than not, what is perceived as luck is actually the culmination of relentless hard work, careful planning, and strategic execution. This is not to entirely dismiss the role of luck. There are times when the stars miraculously align, when the right opportunity presents itself at the most opportune moment. But the most successful entrepreneurs understand that these moments of serendipity aren't to be passively waited for, but to be actively prepared for. They realize that the essence of success lies not in being lucky, but in being ready. So, coming back to the original question, how much of success is based on luck? The answer is far from clear-cut. Yes, luck can have a cameo, but it is not the leading role in the theater's success. The real protagonists are planning, strategy, and execution. Always remember, luck is not a reliable business strategy. You can't stake your business on it, and you can't plan your success around it, but you can plan for success. That's where your focus should be. Luck may play a part, but never underestimate the power of a well-executed plan. Is there a blueprint to success? This question has fueled many intellectual exchanges, inspired countless books and seminars, and formed the basis for several thought-provoking discussions. The concept of a blueprint to success forms the crux of Chapter 7 of 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. Thiel's name has become synonymous with achievement, and he strongly advocates having a clear strategy. He attributes his own triumphs to a meticulously drawn blueprint that encapsulates your objectives, the trajectory to reach them, and significant milestones that serve as markers on your journey. He portrays this blueprint as more than just a roadmap. It's the compass that keeps you focused, driven, and on the correct track. It's a palpable representation of your dreams and aspirations, constant nudge towards what you're tirelessly working for. Now here's the twist. Despite underscoring the need for a clear blueprint, Thiel acknowledges that the journey to success is rarely straightforward. Life indeed has a habit of throwing unexpected challenges your way. Markets are fickle, technologies evolve rapidly, and sometimes, opportunities spring from most unlikely sources. In such a fluctuating environment, an inflexible approach can be your undoing. So what's the solution? Thiel suggests a blend of planning and adaptability. It's about having a blueprint, yes, but it also necessitates being open to detours and course corrections. It's about being unwavering in your goals, but adaptable in your methods. Recognizing when to hold on to your plan and when to pivot, when to be relentless and when to exercise patience is the key. Achieving this equilibrium between planning and adaptability is far from a cakewalk. It demands a sharp sense of self-awareness, a comprehensive understanding of your surroundings, and an unwavering dedication to your vision. It calls upon you to be both a visionary and a pragmatist, a dreamer and a doer, simultaneously. In conclusion, while there isn't a universal blueprint to success, Thiel's philosophy offers a significant framework. It urges us to plan but also be flexible, to dream but also act, to reach for the stars but keep our feet firmly planted the ground. A blueprint might guide you, but don't forget to add your personal touch. After all, your journey to success is uniquely yours. Seize it, cherish it, and transform it into a tale worth narrating. What does the future hold for entrepreneurs? This question reverberates in many minds. Delving deeper into Peter Thiel's 0 to 1, we unearth a stimulating vision of what lies ahead. Thiel challenges conventional thinking, arguing that progress and innovation aren't predetermined by some cosmic rule. Instead, they spring from purposeful human endeavors. Who are the drivers of these endeavors? They are entrepreneurs, audacious individuals who dare to conceive and actualize. According to Thiel, entrepreneurs are pivotal agents of transformation. They are forward thinkers with the ability to envision the potential rather than succumbing to the comfort of the present. They walk the path least followed, boldly stepping into territories others shy away from. They mold tomorrow. But why are they so significant? Why is their role in society? The answer lies in the fact that progress, innovation, and growth are imperative for our survival and prosperity. These elements are the mechanisms that propel our society towards the future. They are the magical keys that open doors to fresh possibilities, opportunities, and ways to experience life. Without them, we hit a dead end. So, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone with a vision to bring about change, to ignite something novel, to sculpt the future, then be encouraged. Your role isn't just crucial, it's indispensable. You aren't just a cog in the machinery of society, you are the machinery itself. You are the change agent. You are the architect. You are the future. As we reach the conclusion of 0 to 1, we encounter a wave of hope and optimism. The book leaves us with a conviction that the future isn't a monster to fear, but a canvas waiting for our strokes. It is something to be shaped, to be crafted. And who better to do that than you, the entrepreneur? So, as we set foot into the future, let's echo Thiel's wisdom. Let's remember the responsibility we shoulder, the impact we can render, the tomorrow we can sculpt. Remember, the future is in your hands. So, what have we learned from 0 to 1? We've delved into the sheer magic of questions. Questions, being the primary tools for expanding our minds, help us to challenge the preconceived notions we may harbor. They spur our curiosity, triggering a chain reaction that leads to the birth of novel ideas. These are the sparks that light up the dark arena of innovation. By bravely questioning the norm, we welcome an influx of possibilities. Every groundbreaking idea is just one audacious question away. Moving further, we've apprehended the true essence of innovation. This term transcends the realm of buzzwords and represents a vital force driving human progression. In the realm of business, innovation symbolizes the courage to tread on paths untaken, to offer something distinctive, something path-breaking. It's not merely about enhancing what already exists. It's about creating something anew, journeying from nothingness to a substantial one. The concept of monopoly has also come under our scanner during this journey. Contrary to popular belief, a monopoly isn't necessarily the antagonist in the business narrative. A healthy monopoly can foster tremendous innovation and value creation. It's about offering a product of such unmatched superiority that it becomes irreplaceable. It's about standing out from the crowd, not merely blending in. Our route from 0 to 1 also detours through the arena of luck. Luck, albeit unpredictable, plays a substantial role in success. However, it's not about passively waiting for luck to shine upon you. It's about creating circumstances where luck can find you, about staying prepared and seizing the moment when fortune comes knocking. Our journey is also aided by a blueprint, a guide that helps us navigate the often chaotic world of entrepreneurship. While not a universal solution, this blueprint elucidates key principles that can steer us through our journey. It encourages learning from past experiences, visualizing the future, and actions in the present. It emphasizes the importance of perseverance, originality, and resilience. Finally, we've also peeked into the future of progress. The future is not a prefixed destination, but an unending array of possibilities. As innovators and entrepreneurs, we have the power to mold this future. It's about dreaming big, daring to fail, and pushing boundaries to succeed. It's about turning impossibilities into possibilities and making dreams a reality. Always remember, going from 0 to 1 isn't just about creating something new, it's about creating something better. Key points from the book 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. 1. The book is about how to create and build a successful startup. 2. Thiel argues that competition is for losers and that startups should aim to create a monopoly. 3. He also emphasizes the importance of creating something new rather than copying what already exists. 4. Thiel believes that the future is created by entrepreneurs who are willing to take risks and think outside the box. 5. He also discusses the importance of sales and marketing and how to create a strong brand. 6. Thiel argues that startups should focus on creating a product that is 10x better than the competition. 7. He also emphasizes the importance of building a strong team and how to do so. 8. Thiel believes that the best startups are those that are able to create a new market rather than competing in an existing one. Thank you for watching and sharing by Book Summary by PM.